Hi, some fantastic news. There's been a leak for the White Dwarf to do with a Tyranid army of renown that's focused on monsters. This is so exciting because this is my favourite way to build a list. I just love Nidzilla. And as with other armies of renown, there are requirements to meet before you can get the extra buffs. Let's have a look. So while you can have a high fleet, your army doesn't receive any of the adaptation, but you do keep the keywords, so you get the strats. You're not allowed any swarm units, so that's no Ripper or Sky Slasher swarms. You're not allowed any single wound models either, so no Gene Stealers, Hormagaunts or Termagants. And your non-monster unit count can't exceed your monster unit count. So it's got to be a monster build. Yes! So if you've achieved this, monsters gain the Crusher Stampede keyword, which gives it a 5+ invuln. Absolutely great for things like Exocrine, Scythed Hierodulls, Harridans, all the ones that you wanted to give it the adaptive physiology anyway. They get a -1 to incoming damage, and when a monster's on an objective, the amount of wounds it has is equal to the number of models on that objective. Doesn't make it objective secure, but still pretty good, and with the Leviathan strat to make them obsec, that's pretty good. Everything else you're allowed to take in your army gain the Shield of the Hive Mind ability, which is a 5+ invuln. Already on its own, that is absolutely fantastic, really powerful, but you also get Warlord Traits and strats. There are 2 Warlord Traits that are reasonable, but if you're going to take a Warlord Trait and not adaptive physiology anyway, and you're probably looking at the Octarius supplements and not these ones, as things like Swarm Leader are so powerful. You've got Raging Influence, which is a 6-inch melee aura, gives you exploding 6s. And Savage Intimidation is a 3-inch aura of a -1 to hit, and also -1 to combat attrition. The last one that's not as good is Rampaging Beast. It's only once per game, get D3 extra attacks. You get some extra psychic powers, and these are really good. All these psychic powers are Warp Charge 6, 18-inch range, and you have to target a single model, not a unit. You got a Synaptic Barrier, gives a 4+ invuln. This is really, really powerful. It's a shame we can't use it multiple times. You got Aggressive Surge, gives D3 extra attacks. This is a better version of the Warlord trait, but you can stack it together. And imagine that and adaptive physiology, you can create an absolutely shockingly powerful monster. And then Infused Energies for reroll hits. For the strats, there's only a few I'll call out. You got Unbreakable Chitin for 1 or 2 CP. If you have 10 wounds or more, it's 2 CP. Essentially, you get Transhuman, so wounds of 1 to 3 auto fail. Death Surge for 2 CP. This is for any monster, not character. And on death, you're allowed to fight and at your full bracket. This is great as we already have this ability for characters only, so that's perfect for things like the Diamacaron. And Breaking Through is a really powerful one. On a successful monster charge, you roll a d6 for every wound the monster has. If the monster's strength is better than the toughness, it's a 3+ and 4+ otherwise, and it deals a mortal wound. This is a max of 6 mortal wounds. Imagine the Scythed Hierodull charging, it rolls 18 d6, and on a 3+, you deal mortal wounds. This is essentially maxing out the 6 mortal wounds before you've even attacked. You can see there how exciting and powerful these new rules are. They'll couple nicely with the new Leviathan stuff, and I think it's going to take Tyranids into the next tier competitively. Let me know what you're thinking if you're also excited, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!